Want to create your own unique bag? Today we'll show you knitting with the Intarsia Carriage, a beautiful heart pattern. Then crochet a stylish and practical strap with waste yarn. Want to know how? Let's get started. Set up 80 needles on the machine, pushing each needle to the A position. Using waste yarn, knit a few rows. Switch to the main color yarn and knit 126 rows in stockinette stitch. Remove the main color yarn. Remove the main carriage and install the Intarsia Carriage. Knit one row with the Intarsia Carriage from left to right. Now, return all needles to C position and begin knitting the red heart. Hang the main color yarn from right to left, up to the second needle from the center. Take the red contrast color yarn and hang it on the two center needles. Leave the yarn tail longer on the left and shorter on the right. Take the main color yarn from right to left and hang it on the remaining needles, with a longer left tail and shorter right tail. Use small clips to secure the yarn tails. Push the needles at the color change back until the latches rest on the hooks. Do the same for the end needles on both sides. Move the carriage to knit one row, with a red contrast color yarn in each row. Increase 2 stitches, up to row 6. With the main color yarn, without increasing or decreasing, we knit one row in each row with the red contrast color yarn. Increase 2 stitches 2 times, up to row 9. Run the main color yarn from left to right, up to the 26th needle on the left. Place the beige contrast color yarn on the left. On needles 24 and 25, place the main color yarn on the needle between the red and yellow yarns, keeping the red contrast color yarn in place. Run the main color yarn to the 23rd needle on the right. Place the orange contrast color yarn on the right. On needles 24 and 25, run the main color yarn from right to left on the remaining needles. Push the needles at the color change positions back until the latch rests on the hook. Move the carriage to knit one row. Increase 2 stitches on each row of contrast color yarn and knit 2 rows. "20 stitches of red contrast color yarn on each side with the other contrast colors. Increase 2 stitches and knit 3 rows. Knit 1 row with contrast yarn, keeping stitches unchanged. Increase 2 stitches on the right with yellow contrast yarn. Decrease 1 stitch with red contrast yarn. With main yarn, pick up 2 center stitches. Repeat on the left, then knit 1 row. Increase 2 stitches on each side with contrast yarn. Decrease 1 red stitch on each side. Knit 1 row. Each row decrease 1 red stitch on each side, with contrast yarn keeping stitches unchanged. Knit 3 rows. First red heart complete. Knit 4 rows with contrast yarn, keeping stitches unchanged. With the contrast color from right to left, decrease 1 stitch on each side, 24 stitches. 25 stitches, switch to the main color. With main color, knit to the second center stitch. Knit the 2 center stitches with pink. Repeat on the left side. Move the carriage to knit 1 row. Decrease 2 stitches on each side with the contrast color. Increase 2 center stitches with the contrast color. Knit 4 rows. One motif unit of 3 hearts is complete. Repeat to finish the remaining hearts. The motif is complete. Switch to the main color and knit 6 rows. Switch to waste yarn and knit a few rows to take it off the machine. This is the half-finished knitted heart bag. After seaming one side, we'll do the final I-cord bind off. Transfer 3 stitches to the machine, using the main yarn. Move the carriage to knit 2 rows. Set the main carriage cam lever to SJ and the other to I. Set the right side lever to the triangle position. And pick up a loop from the end of the fabric. Place it on the first needle hook and push the needle to D. Move the carriage to knit 2 rows of IC cord to complete the bind off. Repeat these steps until you're finished. This is how the IC cord bind off looks on the completed bag. Now seam the other side. This is the finished look of the heart-shaped bag. Next, we'll use the remaining yarn from the main body to crochet the strap. Make a slip knot in the middle of the yarn. With a 6.0 mm crochet hook, crochet the yarn below, bringing the hook over from the front, then bring the yarn over from back to front. Pull the hook through the loop. Continue crocheting in this way until the strap is the desired length. Your one-of-a-kind heart-shaped bag is complete. Can you feel the warmth of this handmade bag?